right. Hello, and welcome to the Cabell County Schools 2020 Golden Horseshoe Winter celebration. We are so excited that everyone is joining us virtually today for our first ever virtual award ceremony for Cabell County Schools. And I would like to first recognize some very special people that are in attendance right now. We have board members. We have Mrs. Rhonda Smalley and Dr. Carol Garrison with us on the celebration. And our other board members are with us in spirit, but they wanted to send their congratulations as well this afternoon. We also have Miss Kelly Watts, our Assistant Superintendent of Instruction Leadership Services. We have Jed Flowers, Code Red Jed himself, our Communications Director. We also have Justin Boggs, our Executive Director of Middle Schools. We also have with us our steadfast school principal leaders. We have Mr. Brent Jarrell. We have Kurt Mann, James Paxton, and we also have Dustin Lambert with the West Virginia Department of Education. We also have our teachers, Jacob Saul, Restina Smith, and Ashley Steele. So welcome to the show. We also have a very special guest with us today, and that is Curator Randall Reed Smith with the West Virginia Division of Culture and History. We are so excited that Mr. Randall Reed Smith is here with us to say a few words here shortly. At this time, I would like to be able to turn the floor over to our Executive Director of Middle Schools, Mr. Justin Boggs, to say a few words and for another introduction.
Yes, I'm Justin Boggs, Executive Director of Middle Schools here in Cabell County. I just want to congratulate the participants here in the county. We had over 700 eighth grade students throughout the district that took the Golden Horseshoe test, and it's an extreme honor that everyone will be able to, that you were a recipient of that, and we're very excited to do this today, even though it may not be in the format that we necessarily wanted to. But it's still a good opportunity. We definitely want to celebrate our students and our teachers too that helped guide the students through this. And I know there was lots of practices. Some of these students may possibly have been on a history bowl team, and there's a lot of information that these students have to learn for this. And we are all proud West Virginians, and very, very excited that we all had the opportunity to virtually attend the celebration for these students. As a former social studies teacher, it makes me very proud to have students in our district that are doing this. So I'm going to turn it over to West Virginia Department of Education coordinator Dustin Lambert, who I had the opportunity to work with in a district before he became a principal and moved on to the West Virginia Department of Education. So, Mr. Lambert, if you want to say a few words from the Department of Education, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Sure. Thank you so much, Justin. As Justin has mentioned, my name is Dustin Lambert. I'm the State Social Studies Coordinator with the West Virginia Department of Education, and I helped create the Golden Horseshoe exam. And I also oversee the administration of the exam statewide. So this has been a huge undertaking the last 3 months, and couldn't be more pleased with the outcome. We have thousands of students that take this test every single year, and to be able to come together in a virtual format to recognize these students is very, very special. So on behalf of the State Superintendent of Schools, Clayton Birch, our Assistant State Superintendent of the Division of Teaching and Learning, Dr. Jan Barth, and Executive Director Joey Wiseman, and all of us here in the Office of Middle and Secondary Learning, we would like to congratulate these students on being Cabell County Golden Horseshoe winners. This is one of West Virginia's most prestigious awards that we bestow upon school-age children. So this is such an honor. And quite frankly, there's no other state in our country that has anything remotely close to this kind of competition. So this is such a big deal. I get phone calls from all over the nation every month from winners. I just recently had a phone call from a gentleman who is 89 years old. He lives in Washington State, and he just called to let me know that he still had his pin from his 1940 win. And I think that is so significant. I think it's so special, and it's something that we need to continue in our great state. I do want to apologize on behalf of the State Department that we are not able to have the official knighting ceremony as we usually do here in Charleston. But I do want to invite you. We do plan to have an optional knighting ceremony when our superintendent deems it safe for us to have that kind of ceremony here in Charleston. So again, Mr. Boggs, Mr. Sachs, thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this. And again, congratulations to the students represented here on this virtual ceremony.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lambert. It is definitely a pleasure to have you here with us, and thank you for your kind words and the support from the West Virginia Department of Education for such a worthwhile and important program for the students of West Virginia, but also here in Cabell County.
Yes, sir.
I would be remiss if I did not say that this program would not have the success it has if it wasn't for the support from the Department of Education. But it also would not be successful if it wasn't for the hard work and dedication of Mr. Randall Reed Smith, who is curator for the West Virginia culture and history. And so I want to be able to turn the floor over and recognize Mr. Randall Reed Smith, and he can also give us a little bit of a synopsis and historical background of the Golden Horseshoe and really what it means to West Virginia. Mr. Randall Reed Smith.
Hi, everybody. My name is Randall Reed Smith, and I serve on the governor's cabinet as his curator for the West Virginia Department of Arts, Culture, and History. And today I'm here with you proudly having my Golden Horseshoe on my chest. And I just wanted to say this is one of the absolute greatest traditions, not only in our state, but for all of education across our country. In 1931, they organized the first Golden Horseshoe ceremony. It was the superintendent, the state superintendent of what was called free schools, William C. Cook, who brought this in to emphasize the importance of knowing our history and our heritage. These Golden Horseshoes were in honor of what Governor Alexander Spotswood did back in 1716, when he took a group of explorers across the mountains to look further into what was Virginia. And at the end of the exploration, he awarded these men Golden Horseshoes with a pledge on it that said, "Thus he swears to cross the mountains." So we've been crossing the mountains for a long time. Even whenever King George said in 1763 we couldn't do it, we still do it. And all of this foresight, great future hopes are in each one of you today who are now a knight and lady of the Golden Horseshoe. Congratulations. And I would be very remiss if I didn't give you congratulations from Governor Jim Justice, who, from my experience, loves kids, loves educating kids, and all the best. Thank you there, Dr. Superintendent.
Thank you, Mr. Reed Smith. We are so happy that you've been able to join us and give us those kind words toward our students and really what this program's all about. So thank you. At this time, I am really excited to be able to move on to the moment we've all been waiting for, and that is to recognize some of these fantastic youngsters who have worked so hard, and to recognize them for being Golden Horseshoe winners. Before I get, oh, there we go. So I was waiting for our presentation to come up here. So the first student that we want to recognize is Caleb Ferguson from Barbersville Middle School. Caleb Ferguson, congratulations on behalf of Cabell County Schools, the board members, and all of us present on today's celebration. We want to congratulate Caleb. The next student is Ava Literal from Milton Middle School. Congratulations, Ava, on a job well done. Once again, we want to congratulate Ava on behalf of Cabell County Schools, our local school board, and all of those present today for our virtual award ceremony. Our next student is Emma Maynard, representing Huntington Middle School. Congratulations, Emma, on a job well done. the Cabell County Board of Education, the Cabell County Schools, and all those in attendance congratulate you on becoming a Golden Horseshoe winner. And finally, we want to recognize Mr. John Reif of Milton Middle School. Congratulations, John, on a great job in earning the Golden Horseshoe accolade. And on behalf of Cabell County Schools, the Board of Education, and all those in attendance this afternoon, congratulations, John. Okay, and so with that being said, I just out of curiosity, do any of our Golden Horseshoe winners want to say anything as it relates to what this means to them?
There's John. You want John?
Yes, I would like to say thank you for recognizing me for winning the Golden Horseshoe. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me and my family. My sister tried out for the Golden Horseshoe, but unfortunately she didn't win it. But I won it. I was the only one in my family to win it, so it's such a high honor. Thank you.
It is a high honor. Congratulations. We're very proud of you, John.
And I would also like to thank my teacher, Mrs. Ashley Steele, for helping me throughout my West Virginia courses. I really appreciate her. She is such a great teacher.
That's awesome to hear. Yeah, it does take a special teacher to inspire us sometimes, and so we want to thank Mrs. Steele. Just out of curiosity, John, what is your favorite part of West Virginia history?
Probably my favorite part is really getting immersed into it, really reading into the history. The history itself is just really interesting to me, and I really like to learn more about history and West Virginia history.
Awesome. Very good. Well, thank you.
No problem.
That's fascinating background, and of course it's good to hear that that's one of your more passionate parts of West Virginia history. How about Ava? Ava, do you have anything that you would like to say as a Golden Horseshoe winner?
I don't know if Ava made it.
They had contacted me and said their internet had been out all day today.
Oh, that's too bad. Okay. How about Emma Maynard? Emma, are you there?
Emma's here.
Yes.
Hi, Emma. Do you have any?
Yeah, I do. I would really like to thank my history teacher, Miss Smith. Every single day she makes class the most interesting and fun class of the day. Our quiz bowl team has been a blast. I really hope we get to have the tournament. And I really miss that class. I miss West Virginia history, and I miss Miss Smith.
Oh,
Whoa.
I know that Miss Smith, are you there?
I am. I'm so proud of you, Emma, and everyone else.
That's wonderful. Yes.
And Emma, we need to also thank Mrs. Adams because she helped us a ton. She was head of our quiz bowl team and really put in a lot of effort with that too. So without her, we couldn't have been here today.
That's awesome. Yeah, we definitely want to give everyone credit that has made this possible. Ms. Steele, I didn't get a chance to actually ask if you had anything that you wanted to say as it relates to what John was talking about, but is there anything that you'd like to comment on, Mrs. Steele?
I'm probably just going to reiterate what everyone else has said. This is such an honor to even be here to honor our students. I was so excited to see the county have so many winners. It's just such an awesome opportunity for them to be highlighted at the state level. And just like Mr. Reed Smith was saying, we're the only state that has an award like this. And when I've talked to friends that teach in other states, they are just so interested in the idea that we have such a passion about West Virginia history. And it's so fun to learn something. I learn something new every day from my students and from what we're doing in class. So just thank you for having me on here, and congratulations to all the winners.
I completely agree. Thank you. And Mr. Caleb Ferguson with Barbersville Middle School. Are you there, Caleb?
Yes, I am.
Is there anything that you'd like to share or say as a newly earned Golden Horseshoe winner?
Yeah, I would like to thank my teacher, Mr. Saul. He's the best teacher ever. He makes this class so fun and enjoyable. And he was also my history bowl teacher, and we ended up winning our. So.
Fantastic. Is Mr. Saul available?
I think so.
Mr. Saul, are you on with us today?
I don't see him.
I was looking there. Okay.
He's on there. I don't know if he can.
He may need to, if Mr. Saul, if you're there and you want to speak, all you need to do is press *6, I believe.
Is he with Barbersville Middle School?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
There he is. There he is. He's there. He just didn't have his picture on there.
There we go. Mr. Saul, do you have anything
There
you'd
he
like to
is.
say?
I'm here, yeah. Just that Caleb's a real good kid. He's awesome to have in class. Very good leader when it came to the History Bowl team. He learned like everybody's questions and made cards and everything for everybody. I had a good feeling that he would do really well on that test. So congratulations. I was really excited to get a call in the other day and tell him when I got the news. So good job, man. Proud of you.
Very good, very good. Well, thank you. At this time, we want to thank and we want to congratulate our Golden Horseshoe winners one more time. And I would like to turn the floor over to Mrs. Kelly Watts, our Assistant Superintendent of Instruction and Leadership Services, to say a few final comments.
Well, thank everyone for attending our first ever virtual Golden Horseshoe award ceremony. It gives me great pleasure to congratulate each and every one of you as someone that would have loved to have won and didn't win. I understand the value and the dedication that you have to be able to achieve this award. So congratulations. One of the things that I just want to speak to is that as we continue to navigate through these uncharted waters, I want to reassure you that our students are always our main concern. And from the learning, but more importantly to the celebration. So I want to thank the parents that have joined us, principals, board members, everybody and any other family members and the teachers that have joined us today to come together to celebrate the great achievement of these students, and also to Mr. Randall Reed Smith for joining us and Mr. Lambert from the State Department. We continue to strive through this process to promote the learning and the success of our kids. The main thing that I want to leave you with is to just stay safe, healthy, and congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Watts. And thank you for everyone who joined us today. We are so excited that we were able to bring this celebration to everyone else out there during this time. We ask that you continue to stay safe, stay healthy, and we look forward to all of our future interactions and hopefully getting together again soon. Thank you so much, and have a great week.